free! What up, friendos? It is T, the nappy-headed jojoba, here today with the closing video of the Up Yo Game Challenge. Yes, it has been 28 days and the challenge is complete today. I'm so freaking glad I did this challenge. It really did its job for me. It got me to step up my game with my workouts. And I'm fucking exhausted. 28 workouts in 28 days was no joke. I ended up not doing as many two-a-days as I had thought or planned to do. Once I made up the 2 rest days I took during the first week, I ended up just working out once a day, every day, until the challenge was completed today. For the most part, I felt great. It only started to take its toll the past 3 days or so, where I was really starting to feel fatigue. I was really just struggling my way through my workouts, so it's the perfect time for this challenge to come to a close. And now I'm primed and ready to get back on a workout schedule of working out 5 to 6 days a week like I did before I fell off the wagon toward the end of 2015. I've absolutely loved talking to you guys throughout this challenge and finding out what your own personal challenges were like. In addition to the actual Up Your Game challenge, the final 3 weeks of this challenge coincided with the 21 days of squats challenge, which was also no joke. I've talked about that more extensively in writing, so if you're interested, you can go check that out, but I don't really want to waste too much time with it here. This is really just me checking in and saying congratulations to everyone who stuck it out with me through this 28 days, and to make sure that we don't fall off the wagon and get right back to old habits now that the challenge is over. Mind you, I will be celebrating this weekend. My best friend is coming into town from San Francisco, and this weekend is going to be full of fun and celebrating. Within reason. I absolutely don't want to blow all of the progress that I've made in the past 4 weeks. While I haven't weighed myself, I know my body well enough to be pretty sure that I still have not yet cracked the code to breaking my weight loss plateau, which is unfortunate. But I'm looking at this plateau as an obstacle and not a failure, so I have to keep pressing on through, and I actually do have a plan for my next phase of training to figure out what needs to change and try new things so that I can finally crack the code. Week 3 of this challenge was particularly difficult for me because I was getting very down in the dumps and frustrated, but I started implementing some of the changes that I have planned for my next phase of training in the 4th week of the Up Your Game challenge, and even those small changes have me reinvigorated and excited again to try something else and see if maybe that is the key to getting through to the next level for me. I did manage to stick with my normal clean eating routine. There were no cheats whatsoever, except I did have 2 cocktails the night that I hit 3,000 subscribers, which was last Friday in celebration. But other than that, there were no cheats whatsoever the entire 4 weeks, and I'm really happy about that because tonight I'm going to cheat. I will definitely be having some cocktails tonight and over the weekend when my friend is in town, and maybe I'll see if I can convince him to do a best friend tag with me. I've never done a tag video, but maybe I'll see if I can talk him into it. Hopefully this challenge was a great way to prime you for the year and set the tone. It's sort of like when you work out first thing in the morning. It's hard to do, but it really sets a great tone for the entire rest of the day so that you maintain that sort of healthy approach toward living throughout the rest of the day. Well, I feel the same way about spending the month of January, really focusing on your health and fitness. When you spend the whole month making sure that you're eating well and working out, it kind of sets the tone for the whole year. So hopefully if you participate in this challenge, that'll be the case for you. I definitely feel like it'll be the case for me, and while I still am struggling with this weight loss plateau, as I've mentioned several times, I'm not discouraged to the point that I want to give up working out completely. If anything, I'm excited to try new ways of working out until I figure out how to get things moving again on the scale. I did take before and after pictures. The after pictures are just from this morning, right after I finished working out, and the before pictures are from the first day of the challenge 28 days ago. To be honest, I'm not sure that there's a huge difference, but I can definitely see that there's been some debloatation that's happened in the past 4 weeks, and that's encouragement enough for me. Let me know how this turned out for you in the comments and what your next phase of training or what your next challenge is going to be. Even though this challenge is over, I still have the long-term challenge of losing this final 20 pounds, and generally just getting into the best shape of my life. I feel like that's a goal for me every single year of my life, and it should be that way, you know, as long as possible. You should always be trying to reach the best shape of your life year after year after year. And of course, as we get older, there will be some diminishing returns with that, but the pursuit is what helps to keep you healthy and active. All right, you guys, short video today, but I will be back soon. I've got a lot of videos percolating. My best friend Rick should be arriving any minute now from the airport, so I gotta go so that we can head off to these drinks once he gets here. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for all your support, because you guys really kept me going when I was at a low point, or a couple of low points during this challenge. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm gonna tell you that now.